Again. It is Monday. Yeah, up in the house. The Stoosey Boys are just doing the damn thing, and them Stoosey Boys are coming live and loud from Kentucky City. Them Stoosey Boys are preaching that peace, calm, positivity, that wicked, that nice, that awesome, that good, groovy and great. Love, safety, and determination. Sorry, I drew a blank there. What's up, y'all? Hope everyone's having a wonderful one. Hope everyone's having a great one. Hope everyone has kicked the week off with a bang. The Stoosey Boys, we did our best to do just the same. Stardust kicking the door in. First one, first view, first like off the bat. Hell yeah. Stardust, I think, hit the fucking triple threat. Be real with you. Banshee up in the house. What's poppin'? Banshee. Or should we say Soul Kitchen? Squirrel is up in the house. What's poppin'? Squirrel tree to tree. You never know where he be. Damn right. We got cool kids coming out in droves. Holy shit. Right on, rock on for sure. Some Hallelujah Cornbread fan club up in the house today. Absorbing the good word. Dilute the good word. All the new folk up in the house of Stoosey. You know, either everything happens for a reason or it doesn't. Either way, y'all are here. Am I right? So that must mean something, or that definitely might mean something. Oh, hell, we got cats fighting out here. That will happen from time to time. Played the fifth, of course. As needed, as necessary. However many, I'm seeing emojis popping up in the corner. We rang the bell on Discord. We did our best to put all the wires out so folk are aware of the stream. We may have beat the notification maybe just a little bit. It's hard to say. But I'll re-rattle the rhetoric. One more. Squirrel, how's your day going? Banshee, how's your day going? Stardust, how's your day going? Those are the three folk I've had hanging with me so far. Dropping in bright and early off the bat on this live. Can't wait to hear from all the groovy folk. Can't wait to see who's popping. Siren Enthusiast 1 said hi. What's popping? Like Air Raid Siren? Like USA from Santa Fe. What's up, bro? Let's get it. Yeah. It's always a party with Santa Fe on board. Let's go ahead and pin that comment. We'll go ahead and get a drop on that. 4 likes, by the way. Hell yeah, it's cooking up badass stream for sure. He said, let's go ahead and get that pin on that. Rainbow Bang, my baby, my yeah, what's popping? Hell yeah. Good times be had by all. It is Monday. Stardust is high as fuck already. Round 2. As a matter of fact, I'll be about in the same boat. Like almost verbatim. Almost. I'm gearing up. We're getting all the mental facilities. We're winding up for the hellacious opening pitch here. Yes. Now USA, how's USA's day going? I'm asking everyone individually how their day is going. Whether they get with me on it or not, don't know. Ayoveko, Nikkei Tuna, Kasumpang, good evening, what's poppin'? Naki Tuna. But y'all seen me gear up for trying to pronounce that. Y'all seen me evoke. You seen my eyes give up, and I said, but yes. Good to see some new cats up in the house for sure. Some groovy goodness on the grapevine for sure. Yeah, I heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine. Yeah, I heard it through the grapevine. Yeah, I'm just about to lose my mind, honey, honey, yeah. Wow, wow, now, wow, 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 now. Ooh, bet you wonder how I knew about your plans to make new. Some other guy that you knew before knew that disguise I fucking love you more. Took me by surprise, I must say. Yes, I found out yesterday. Goddamn, I heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine. Stoosey Boys on YouTube Live. Y'all, we've just about lost our minds. Honey, honey, yeah. A lot of cool cats up in the house today. What's poppin', y'all? Like I say, Stoosey Boys doing it live. Y'all be sure to ring a ding ding up in chat, telling us where it is and where it's at. Coolest folk are gathered here. At least that's what the sign on the wall said. So then, therefore, and that wall is the concert hall that echoes with the sounds of salesmen. Oh, salesman, Strikes GT up in the house. What's poppin', Stripes? Strikes come through with a yo. With a Werewolves London. You saw him over there eating fucking lo mein, or he's at the Chinese place or something. So I love to meet his Taylor. Werewolves London. Every time you hear the intro to that song, you know it's either going to be Sweet Home Alabama, Werewolves of London, or that Kid Rock song. Lady, what in the hell? Werewolves of London. I sat here carrying on like a maniac. This is why it's good to not have neighbors, because if I did have neighbors, the cops would have been called on me a very long time ago for a multitude of reasons. Maybe a little hydration before we played this fifth. I see them emojis popping off. It's good to vibe going. Like I say, I asked folk how their day was. I'm hollering at Strike GT. I'm hollering at USA. I'm hollering at Rainbow. I'm hollering at Stardust. I'm hollering at Squirrel and Banshee. I'm asking the folk how it was. If it was indeed good, per se. Just slide over here and do a little thing. And of course we do like groovy ass song requests and stuff for shit that I may or may not know. That's kind of the kicker if I don't know it. Land. I like penguins, so I want to go to Snowland. I don't have any sort of musical tie into that. Penguins see about alright. Stand around, bunch of them bastards. It'd be cool if you could like talk to them and understand them, because then we could stand in there and have the haunted road in Cumming, Georgia, Booger Hill. No, I've not. That sounds wicked. We investigated a local legend like forever ago, but it turned out to be non-such. Me and Jack Doobie tried like hell to get them headlights to come up the creek. Didn't work. Where do you live? What state? Live in Kentucky. That's both Kentucky and Tennessee, more or less simultaneously. So, yeah, 2025, living in pretty much two states, and neither one of them bitches has legal yeehaw. It's a bummer. It's also a boner. But admittedly, your boy ain't doing not much to get it legalized, so I guess it's his fault. These things happen. I haven't exactly petitioned my congressman or anything of that nature, so that's on me. It's like, well, that's not going to do nothing. It's like, yeah, you're right, but the problem is that proliferated perspective and, you know, that idea, that notion being at the forefront is what, yeehaw, is what seems to prevent that from occurring. But yeah, there's a reason why the yeet ain't legal. It actually boils down to your small time politics and a lot of people making money off of it being illegal. Because at this point, the science is out. You know what I mean? Like that, you know, Booger Hill will freak you out. I know there must be a scientific explanation for it, but seeing your car roll up a hill in neutral is messed up. Yeah, it's geomagnetic interference. And then that bullshit, you can put flour on the back bumper of your tailgate or whatever and see if like handprints appear in it. It seems like I've seen shit of that nature before. It's like, well, there weren't no handprints, but the car did roll uphill in neutral because fuck your money. That's just magnetism or something. I don't know. It could be ghosts, paranormal, supernatural. There's every chance in high rolling hell. But yeah, do the thing with the flour and check back with me. All I can say is the paranormal is some kind of, what do you call it? Funky ass stuff that we don't understand, that we don't grasp. You know what I believe? That's my percollection. That's my Hinduvision. Do. It's some kind of cool windsurf strategy. Oh, that's right. We were talking about paranormal. I'm trying to see if there's a connection between the paranormal and the aliens and such. You know what I mean? There needs to be an opportunity to set that USA pinnable. There she is, double tapping and liking and telling the folk, as opposed to USA's what's up or what have you. Yeah, that was a freaky ass looking bug that looked like it was about to take a bite out of me. Holy shit. Let me go over here and grab the fifth. Do I not have the fifth with me? What a dumbass. That or I've lost. I know what I did with the fifth. Yeah. Now we're using tone markers and everything else. Hell yeah. Yeah, your boy worked himself into quite a situation with them damn cherry tomatoes yesterday. Let me tell you, hand weeding plots is not a lot of fun whatsoever. What's really fucking aggravating is whenever you go to come back the next day, and all of a sudden there's all these other little sprouts. I decided, oh, hey, this is a great place to grow. I think I'm going to go ahead and just sprout on up here. And it's like, you motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to dump out all this. Wade Lucero up in the house, said he smoked it all. What, that whole fire OG pen or whatever he was working with? Pawpaw said it happens. We got Pawpaw in the house, Wade and Pawpaw coming right back to back to back to back to back. Right about now is the place to be. Pawpaw baby. Yeah. Pawpaw baby, he's so hard. Pimping these hoes up down the boulevard. I'm here to tell you, he's a bad OG coming from the streets. Nashville C. He's a bad motherfucker, and this is his jam. Rocking shades and slides, boy, he just don't give a damn. He's kicking ass, cutting grass. You know, old bull fool at the back of the class, yeah, learning, yeah. Learning streetwise, gonna tell you about something or nothing, maybe something for nothing. I did my best. Look at them emojis. Hell yeah. Squirrel back up in line. Let's fucking rock. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I got some groovy fine folk. Look at all that. It's a sea of blue up in the house. I love it when Fam Dam gets a ring-a-ding-ding. At some point, we might have to talk to USA about moderation. It's a process. Sometimes you just got to plead the fifth on the Fam Dam. See, man, thinking he's too short. Also, Squirrel, did Minnow get with you? Because he got with me, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. Whenever he got the package that we had sent him, he floated us some do-re-mis for the product and was sending good word and good vibes that he was again back in the States after going to, I believe it was Costa Rica and Brazil. I reckon my homie has done went and traveled too. But he's back now, so it's all good. But yeah, I did not know if Minnow had reached out. And I totally spaced on telling him that you had wondered or whatever, so yeah. I remember I needed to shoot him a text, say what's what. Hell yeah. Well, you know his crazy ass always flinging off here, there, and every fucking where. You know how he be. See the smoke just fucking. Oh, those two birds fighting are fucking twirling around in the air and such. That was real cool to look at. I mean, they were literally like swirling. The Wild Adventures of Minnow. I swear it'd be its own damn YouTube channel, but I find that a lot of the times from the folk that follow us. Some of them do their own work. USA's got a fucking banger channel. I mean, it's fucking fire, too. I love getting them notifications. Outlaw is shooting his shot at the music biz, doing his thing out there. That's a hoot and a holler. Scrawny Depp was just getting warmed up. A little jealous of the bugs. Those were birds. For the record, I ain't got to be jealous for much longer. I mean, in the moment, yeah, but Mike likes to grab life by the nuts. Fucking damn right he do. But Mike's cool as hell, so. SCP-101 said, got my quarter. I can't recall. Do I owe him a quarter as part of a bet? I sure hope not. And if he remembers, some badass, but I do remember SCP-101. From your backyard, closer than you think. The podiatrist. Hell yeah. Well, then you and all them weeds and shit, so. No, 4th of gas, but which kind? Well, electric lemon haze, if we could ever acquire it just one more time. Green crack is preferable. What is Sensei Star was lit. Jelly Bean was alright. I remember smoking that, and a bunch of us did, and we all went to the lake. It was fire. I got Buddha. Headband. Can never go wrong with headband. Bring some permanent marker, because I'd certainly love to try that. Give that a whirl. Get lit, get wild, stay cool, go bananas on Stoosey Boys. The weed is winning round 2, right on Stardust. Quarter is a sample size, ounce is serving size. Jesus Christ. I think the quarter is the serving size, gram is a fucking sample size. Okay? Okay. A serving size. What the hell? Y'all fucking hilarious, man. Serving size. No, when that shit is goddamn, I don't know, $280, $260, $240 an ounce, the fuck it is. Oh, we fucking starving them. That's all I'm saying. Hot damn. Like liquor, fifth is a serving size, pint is a sample size. That's closer, I guess. But Jesus. You're a little bit more on the ball with that. Sample size, serving size. Well, how many calories is that? I noticed they don't put the calories on a bottle of whiskey. Why the fuck is that? I mean, you're drinking it. Do they want people to just assume that there's no calories in that? Seems like that's false advertisement. The last strand I had was Alaskan Thunderfuck. That's a classic. That's a classic from hell. Sour Diesel, if we're talking OG ass strains like Maui Wowie and God, what else they got back in the day? I guess the Jack Hare, maybe. Don't matter about the calories. I know it don't matter about the calories, but goddamn, I think if people knew how many calories were in a bottle of liquor, they'd probably shit. Or how many people just assume that there's no calories in liquor because it doesn't say there's any calories in liquor? What about that? East Coast Sour Diesel is fire. Interesting. The homegrown's I hit and miss. Hell, it's all I hit and miss. Sure, everyone was ready to talk about hydroponics, but were folk ready for aeroponics? That's the big question. What's a trip? Wade, you're my grow. You're my man on grow. You ever had any aeroponic crop? I think you string it upside down, spray the fucking bare ass root with solutions of shit, and it fucking just grows, man. No dirt, no water. Or maybe it's water, it's just not submerged. What I got is good. I got dry mouth like a motherfucker. That'll happen. But yes, the Stoosey Boys are talking about aeroponic gardening today on the Stoosey Boys live stream. Hydroponic makes sense. Immersed partially or fully in water. Bang, pow, boom. Putting shit in the dirt. Well, that makes all the sense in the world. Or put root in dirt. Dirt make root grow. Root grow good dirt. So hydroponics are 10 to or aeroponics are 10 to 12 weeks. What's the fucking point, though? He wondered boldly. You know what I mean? Like, if we're doing it just to do it, that's fine. But I'd love to know that that's, or unless aeroponic isn't potent as fuck. It tastes very clean. Well, hot dog. Interesting. Interesting. I bet that'd be the shit to make like some raws out of. Real clean, fresh tasting. God damn. Hot dog. As far as hydroponic, they act like the point there is to maybe, I don't know, keep the bitch watered. It's hard to say. Just tossing that out there, The animals aren't quite as active. Oh, yes. So we covered aeroponics. We talked a little about hydroponics. I don't know of any other crazy ass way. I guess space ponics here in fucking a little while. What you do is you go up there and you take like a bag, right? And you capture like a little bit of space and then you bring it down and you fucking rock it. I just grow it. I'm a pot plant. Use homegrown aloe on the roots and a little bit of cow shit. Damn Skippy. There's a man with the plan to keep the systems in proper pH. I bet it is. And I'm told that's a crop that you can overthink to death real easy. Compost would probably be badass for fertilizer. Right now we're rolling with this bag of 444. I'm told it's fairly weak stuff. I don't know. Don't try to eat it like cereal. It tastes like I imagine it would taste absolutely diabolically horrible and your body would reject it immediately. Or at least I would hope. Don't eat fertilizer. It's literally shit. Clones in a piece of aloe, it will root. Interesting. So we're talking using like aloe salve to, what's the word? As root solution. Like we're saying fuck root solution and making the aloe stuff. Now, Sis has a banger recipe for root solution. You make it out of fucking something that grows just wild and abundant here. It said something about making a big 5-gallon jug of that shit, but I can't remember what it was. It was like dandelions or some kind of flower. That's hydrated and root growth. Interesting. That's a very interesting, groovy proposition. Are you putting homegrown aloe on the plants, though? Welcome to the Stoosey Boys gardening channel. We hope y'all are having a great one wherever you are. We're talking plants. See, everything is farming. Farming is love. Farming is life. We are your last and only chance to grow a plentiful crop this year, baby. You got to listen to the folk on this channel. And first off, one thing I've learned about agriculture is you can plant something at damn near any given period of time. Like, you can get away with planting fucking, I'm not sure what the fall crops are of the area, but there's things that we can plant today, I guess, provided it's a good growing day or whatever the fuck. There's things that you can plant virtually any month. Even December, I'm told there's certain winter flowers that you can plant out there. Everybody having fun tonight. Everybody having fun. I take the goof. Hell yeah. I take the goo from the aloe and uproot the plant. Put it on the roots and a little in the dirt. Interesting. So he's like pulling. I feel like that would stress the piss out of the plant, though, is my only concern. If you go to fucking, pop that bad boy out, see if I can't get this awesome visual. For real. Stardust said, I want to make some oil. So what are we talking oil here exactly? Because now I've dabbled, I've managed to do the butter very successfully, and the tincture I tried once, and it turned out half-assed okay. I cut the fuck out of my finger on the broke-ass jar, but that was something fucking else. Now, is that what we're talking as in, because for oil like dabbing, I think you got to go a different route. Yeah, no, like I get what you're saying. One of them, I just rip the whole plant out. Dab it in aloe vera juice and then shove it back into the ground to show that motherfucking tomato plant who's boss. Can you imagine that? What the fuck? I'm sold. David D with my favorite redneck. Been a while. What's poppin', dog? How y'all doing? But no, I got what SCP-101 was talking about. He's talking just kind of angle it a little, maybe clear some dirt, and then put the fucking thing and then set it back in. Yanks that whole fucking plant out. The plant's just sitting there like, what the fuck, bro? Hell yeah. Welcome to the Stoosey Boys gardening channel. We hope y'all are having a fucking good one. Hot damn. Y'all be sure to hit it up in chat now. Of course, y'all do be telling us where it is and where it's at. We've been hanging with SCP-101. We had Stardust talking about cannabis oil and weight, of course. Talking about garden. We got Pawpaw. We got Squirrel. A couple different folk hanging out with us. USA from Santa Fe has been dropped through. Possibly even some new cats up on the stream. Hard to tell. You never know. Now, only seeing someone garden like that and be mind blown, it works like the plant grow out of fear. Yes. Gonna make them motherfuckers grow today. I don't know how well you can see. Fear is a terrible motivator. History has taught us this, and the morality of this, fear is horrible. Fear makes people desperate. When people get desperate, people get squirrely. So I don't want to make someone desperate. So ruling through fear sucks. Now, maybe plants are just so intelligent they're above us. Like, what if a million bajillion years ago, plants were animals that decided they didn't want to be animals? They decided they wanted to be plants. That life truly was better spent this way, just chilling out, basically. On the surface, doing nothing kind of thing. Fear is the only reason I'm still alive. No, I mean, fear, yeah. It's a good motivator to stay alive, but as far as a good motivator to do anything else, you know what I mean? Where Pawpaw at? He'll tell you. Well, Pawpaw's up in chat, I reckon. Confusion. I hear the roar of the engines back there. But yes, whatever the hell I was talking about. Yeah, fear's terrible motivator. So I guess you're supposed to motivate the plants for goddamn positivity and sunshine and rainbows. I don't know exactly how the fuck I'm gonna make that happen. I don't know how to positively impact. I know how to positively impact people, but positively impacting plants. Well, I guess that's a combination of fertilizer and water and sunlight, huh? Even though I'm not really in control of the sun. I put them in a spot that gives them about as much sun as they could freaking have. So I did do my part on that. I play music for the plants. Interesting. Well, you see, Metallica has a distillery, brewery, something. It's a distillery, I guess. And while all the casks of whiskey sit and age, they have like this big speaker system that plays like bass and drum beats and everything else from the album. So the whiskey is constantly being jarred by Metallica music. I think it's called Blackened. It sounds like a lot of fun, but I don't. You've got to put your ear up to the bottle and you can hear like Cliff Burton and everything. Maybe got some in some sections, only listen to certain albums. I have no idea, you know what I mean? They got one barrel sitting in like a safe that's been listening to Fade to Black for like the last 17 years. When that motherfucker comes out, Oh, son. Y'all just hold on. Some vibrations from some music helps some of the plants grow. I bet some music or some plants are fucking real aggravating about it. They want to be quiet and calm spaces. They don't like all that damn racket. All these fucking young people out here making noise and shit. Kind of thing. Like, I don't know if cactuses are ready to party or not. Or maybe cactuses party, but gladioluses don't. And maybe the roses are down with hip hop, but yet the fucking irises are all about reggae. Kind of, you know what I mean? You can't tell with these fucking people. I'm pretty sure they gave fungus a robot that it could move around in. Depends on the type of everything. Like they built fungus, or no, it was a mushroom. They gave a mushroom legs, basically. They had like this team of engineers. They grew a mushroom and all the little microfibers of the mushroom, it grew into control things. And so the mushroom is able to move around all like spider-like and shit. It's real science. My question is, who the fuck is paying for this shit? Who's bankrolling the fungus must turn into robot strategy? Like, what exactly? It's the solutions, the practicality solutions, as well as the impractical solutions, are escaping Seaman at the moment because he don't understand how to fuck. You know what I mean? He just don't damn get it. Plead the fifth. Now only imagine how the mushroom feel when they eat them to trip. Probably pretty bummed out, I would say. Or maybe they're glad the trip is over. Saw a video talking about how the last few moments of your life could literally be eternal. Strike GT lives in Peru, and I'm going on vacation to Las Vegas. To see, when you dream, you have dreams because your body releases small amounts of DMT and shit. But see, when you die, those same chemicals are released up to like 2,000 times more potent, however, or 2,000 times the amount. And see, DMT causes time dilation, so literally your last moments could be forever, which is all fine and good until you realize that you have nightmares too. So literally, what if you're going out in a nightmare at like 2,000 times the fucking dilation of a dream? It would literally be like a lifetime, a goddamn eternity. And what if this is the damnation that the ancients speak of? Something to consider. Pharaoh's hitting the dabs every minute. He's no longer associated with this collective day-to-day, but you can find him at Tucky's Tie-Dye. More power to you. Sean White as L. Hi, Sean White as L. Yeah. What, the one where he was doing choices for taxes? Maybe they happy to make a trip. We play the radio in the greenhouse to start in first week of July and turn it off last week of September, seed to harvest. That's badass. Is there something specific that you got to get it to play? What's up with that? Hot dog, holly golly dag, nabbit damn son. Oh my god, gosh, I think we're going to slide on this here live. It's been banging, it's been bopping, it's been bitching, it's been balling. Y'all sons of bitches have been the greatest. Y'all sons of bitches have been wonderful. Peace, calm, positivity, love, safety, and determination. Good to hear you chilling, Sean White. As though good to catch you on the way out the door. Y'all are great. Y'all are groovy. Appreciate the folk dropping in on the live stream. We appreciate the folk driving up in likes. 10 likes, baby. We appreciate the folks hitting it up in chat. Y'all telling us where it is and where it was at. By God. Y'all are great. Y'all are wonderful. This has been C-Man and the Stoosey Boys. And, of course, we're going to say hi to Pop from David D. My golly gosh, we out the door, so peace, y'all.